Hello, friends and followers. So I bought a post-World War II carbon microphone off of eBay, and this guy sold me a brand new microphone. I'm really impressed by this. So what luck did I have to find an M-52AU microphone all wrapped up in a nice package, which was pretty much hermetically sealed. So I'll show you my experience of opening this thing up and what it looked like. I've already opened it, but they had it packed in here very neatly. And there's the microphone there, all packed in this, I won't say it's felt, it's almost like some kind of paper. Nice new jack. So this thing really survived being packed in this hermetically sealed bag really well from 1958 or 63. I think this thing was manufactured in the 60s, early 60s, but at any rate, I'm really impressed by this thing. So not knowing much about it, of course, I plugged this thing in the radio and it didn't work. The guy that sent this to me said to take the carbon microphone element off, and I didn't really know how to do that. Anyway, they sent some instructions which were also packed in the bag, and this is really, really great. So this goes through the entire technical bulletin of this microphone, and it's impressive. The paper itself is in good condition, and this was issued in 58. So I was almost 2 years old. Anyway, at the end of this, they go through troubleshooting and all that. This mic is brand new. The guy that sold it to me said to take the element off and tap it against the table to loosen the carbon up. But when I took the mic apart, and here's how I get it apart. So they have a diagram here of how to pull a mic apart. And they're saying to rotate it counterclockwise. I'm like, what? The element itself. So there's a schematic of it. So when I took it apart, I found it had some corrosion just from sitting. So anyway, let's go through that. There's a microphone there again. And because I need two hands, I'm going to put the phone down. Forgive me for that. So the phone is now recording from a Pete's coffee cup. And I can use two hands. So here's the microphone, and this element here is removable. They're saying to rotate it counterclockwise, which would work if you grab it firmly and rotate it like that. It will escape these two captive steel buttresses here. But that seemed kind of harsh and vile. It also has a cover on it. So this is actually a cover. I was thinking, well, do I break the plastic off it or what? Nope, that's a cover. So you just take the little cover off, and I'm not sure if it's meant to be on there full time or not. I don't know. It has plastic which would conduct sound. Anyway, so you can pull this guy off just by, I used a screwdriver for this, but you could probably use your fingernails and push these two pins toward the bottom here, like this, and rotate it gently if I don't break my fingernails off. Ugh. And no luck. So then I was using a screwdriver like this, and I don't want to scratch everything up, but try and grab these two prongs with a wide screwdriver and depress them toward the bottom, and then rotate counterclockwise. Let's see how you do. Not doing so well. Let's get one of these out. I've had this thing out before. I put it back in to show you guys how it works. I'll depress one of them and rotate. The other one and rotate. There. So bam, it comes right out. So yeah, this comes out now. What I found was on the back side of this thing, these were black as black can be. They were corroded with some kind of tarnish on them, probably silver tarnish. So I cleaned those up with a Q-tip, and you can see all the, and some detox it. Detox it is what you need. And anyway, you can see all the crud I got off. So this Q-tip is what I got off, all that crud from that thing, which wasn't much, but these were indeed black where they couldn't be seen. Likewise, the microphone contacts these prongs on the base, and these were, one was black and one was kind of silver, but I cleaned them both up. So that should take care of that. And now you can put the element back in. This will go in the same way you took it out. You'll just slide it in. So this part retains it. This part is a catch. And just look at the little dots there where the contacts are. Those go up here. So put the mic in like that, and then just rotate it down easily. I'm just going to push it here, and hopefully it'll pop in. There it is. Okay, so now to operate it with the radio, let's give it a try. I'm going to pull off this cover. I'm not sure if you leave this cover on or not, but I'm going to pull it off. Oh, actually, the guy was saying to bang this thing on the table to loosen the carbon up. So, yikes. Let's bang it a bit. So I'll take it out once more. Come on. Ugh, I don't want to break it. Taking this thing out is a headache. It's like, well, there. So once you get it out, he said to bang it on the table to get the carbon loosened up. Let's do that. Shake it. I guess the carbon can bunch up sitting for since 1963. Let's see, 63, 73, 83, 93, 103. Wow. 50 years of sitting would probably not be well for the carbon. So that should break it up. Okay, hopefully it's in small fine pieces. All right, let's put it back in. Try it out. In we go. Again, don't force this thing. Make sure it's in correctly. You don't want to break this little wonderful thing, and snap it in there. So hopefully it's all making contact. I'm going to pull off this cover now because it comes off, and run it like that. Then we'll try putting the cover on and seeing how it works like that. So I would think the cover stays on, but there, now it's exposed. I would think this stays on in the microphone, but we'll try it without and try it with the cover. Okay, so I have the SDR running here now. Here's the SDR running, and we'll listen through the transmitter here. It looks like it's running anyway. All right. I have it squelched a bit. Hopefully that'll be fine. Let's take this mic over to the radio now and see what happens. I tried it once and it wasn't working too. It didn't work at all. Okay, let's take it over and see what it does. See if it works at all. And here's the cover. Right there. Take that with us. So I know the old mic works. I've tried that. Let's plug the new mic in. Whoops, that's the wrong one. That's where the speaker goes. Put that back. Microphone goes here. Plug it in. iPhone in one hand. All right, that plugs in nicely. Turn the radio off because I simply just killed it. Power up. Voice mode. High power. There we go. And let's see what happens. Let's see if it works. Now, to operate the microphone, you're supposed to put it against your cheekbone. So you put your thumb on here and against your cheekbone. I guess you're talking to the side. You're talking to the side of the microphone, and it should work. Let's see if it does. It's a weird mic. Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It doesn't work at all. One, two, three, four, five. Hello, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I say it's worse than the mic I had, so this radio probably has a deficiency where the mic itself is not working. So yeah, I don't think it needs a cover on there. It would be worse. With that said, I'll pull this mic out, put in the one that goes to the radio, but that carbon mic should work. I got to go through this radio and find out what's wrong with it. I thought the mic was bad, but maybe not. Hard to say though. Okay, there's the old style mic in here. And I'll round it up. There's the good old microphone. Let's see if this one works. The TU-17, I think. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It barely works. So that one barely works. This one must have less output here. The new mic must have a lot less output, or else the carbon's all bunched up. But I think the radio itself needs a lot of work. Let's see here. This thing is suppressor grid modulated, which I learned. All right, new microphone again. You can hear the tapping. Put the phone down for a moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, if I cup around it like that and I yell into it, it works. So I think the radio has some problems. It isn't the mic. All right, so much for my new microphone test. Didn't work. Radio needs fixed. So when I shut this thing down, I just go like this, and it's down. Turn these off. And we're all set. All right, well, the microphone of hope did not bring hope. It looks like the radio itself is kaput. And these mics probably work. So back to the drawing board. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.